As we age, one of the greatest challenges we face is muscle loss. You may notice your legs feel weaker climbing the stairs, or carrying groceries leaves you more winded than it used to. This isn't just about strength, it's about independence, vitality, and protecting yourself from falls and injuries. Most seniors are told to just drink more protein shakes or eat more chicken breast. But here's the surprising truth. There's one overlooked food that builds muscle in seniors better than those shakes ever could. And in today's video, we're going to uncover the #1 muscle-building food for seniors, along with 2 others that are absolute game changers for strength, recovery, and staying active well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Stay with me until the end, because I guarantee you've either been ignoring these foods or you've never realized just how powerful they are for keeping your body strong and youthful. Number 3. Lentils, the plant powerhouse seniors shouldn't ignore. When people think of muscle-building foods, the image that comes to mind is usually a piece of steak, chicken breast, or maybe a protein shake. Rarely do we picture something as humble as lentils. Yet for seniors, lentils are one of the most powerful and practical foods you can add to your plate if your goal is to rebuild strength and hold on to muscle well into your later years. You might be surprised to hear that. After all, lentils are tiny, soft, and often thought of as a side dish, not a muscle-building powerhouse. But here's the truth. Lentils are rich in protein, fiber, complex carbohydrates, and critical minerals like magnesium, potassium, and iron. These nutrients work together in a way that doesn't just feed your muscles, but also helps regulate blood sugar, lower inflammation, and support long-term energy. That combination makes them especially valuable for seniors who may feel their stamina slipping or who worry about falls, fatigue, and maintaining independence. Let's break this down in a simple way. Think of your muscles as a team of construction workers. Protein is the material they use to build, but energy is the fuel that powers them, and minerals are the tools they use to get the job done. Lentils provide all 3 at once. That's rare in a single food. 1 cup of cooked lentils contains about 18 grams of protein. That's nearly the same as 3 eggs, but without the cholesterol. And unlike animal-based protein, lentils also give you complex carbs that slowly release energy. For seniors, this slow release effect is critical. Quick sugars can spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing, but lentils act more like a steady, gentle stream of energy that keeps you moving, keeps you alert, and helps your muscles perform without fatigue. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that seniors who consumed more legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas had better muscle function and lower risk of frailty compared to those who didn't. Why? Because the nutrients in legumes not only feed the muscles but also protect the body from the silent enemies of aging, inflammation and oxidative stress. Inflammation is like rust on a car. Slowly it wears away at your joints, your muscles, even your brain. Lentils contain antioxidants like polyphenols that act like an anti-rust coating, protecting your body from this damage. That means better recovery after activity, less stiffness in the morning, and a stronger foundation to keep exercising regularly. Magnesium is another star nutrient in lentils. Think of magnesium as nature's muscle relaxer. It helps your muscles contract and release properly. Without it, cramps and stiffness become more common. Many seniors are deficient in magnesium, which explains why leg cramps at night are such a common complaint. A simple serving of lentils can help restore those magnesium levels and keep muscles functioning smoothly. Iron, also abundant in lentils, is vital for oxygen delivery. Imagine trying to run an engine without enough fuel reaching the cylinders. It sputters and weakens. That's what happens to muscles without enough iron. Your body can't get oxygen into the cells efficiently, and the result is fatigue. Lentils provide plant-based iron, which when paired with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes or bell peppers, becomes much more absorbable. That simple pairing can make the difference between dragging your feet through the day and feeling steady and energetic. Another key benefit of lentils is their high fiber content. At first glance, fiber might not sound like a muscle-building nutrient, but here's the connection. Fiber helps control blood sugar. When blood sugar is stable, your muscles have a consistent fuel source, and your body avoids the spikes and crashes that make you feel weak. Stable blood sugar also means lower risk of diabetes complications, which are one of the biggest threats to mobility and independence in seniors. Let's make this personal. Picture 2 different mornings. In one, you start with a sweet pastry or cereal. You feel fine at first, but within an hour your energy plummets. Your muscles feel sluggish, your brain feels foggy, and even small tasks like climbing the stairs feel like a burden. Now imagine another morning where you've had a simple lentil-based soup or even a lentil salad. The protein and fiber keep you full, the minerals keep your muscles firing properly, and the steady energy release keeps you sharp. That difference in how your body feels isn't small. Over months and years, it can mean the difference between staying active or slowly losing the strength you depend on. Here's another fact that makes lentils unique. Unlike protein shakes or highly processed powders, lentils are whole, natural, and affordable. There are no artificial additives, no hidden sugars, and no chemical processing. They're as close to pure nutrition as you can get, and because they're soft and easy to chew, they're senior-friendly in ways that tough cuts of meat or chalky shakes are not. Emotionally, this is powerful. Many seniors fear becoming dependent on others. The idea of losing the ability to walk confidently, cook for themselves, or even get up from a chair without effort is frightening. But foods like lentils give you real, practical tools to fight back. They don't just keep your muscles fueled, they protect your independence. And here's the best part. Lentils are incredibly versatile. You can enjoy them in hearty soups, pair them with vegetables for a refreshing salad, or cook them with herbs and spices for a filling main dish. They absorb flavors beautifully, which means you can tailor them to whatever you enjoy most. Science, simplicity, and practicality all line up here. Lentils may look humble, but for seniors, they can be the difference between a body that feels weaker every year and a body that stays active, resilient, and strong. If you've ever doubted that a small food could have a big impact, lentils prove just how powerful the simplest foods can be. Number 2. Salmon, the ocean's answer to senior strength. When people think about muscle, the mind usually jumps to gyms, weights, and protein powders. But one of the most powerful ways to protect and rebuild muscle after 60 doesn't come from a bottle or a supplement aisle, it comes straight from the ocean. Salmon is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and for seniors who want to stay strong, mobile, and independent, it's one of the smartest foods you can put on your plate. At first glance, salmon seems like a simple food. It's fish, right? But under the surface, it's loaded with a unique combination of nutrients that work together in a way no single protein shake can replicate. It provides complete protein, inflammation-fighting omega-3 fatty acids, and key vitamins and minerals that specifically target the challenges seniors face when it comes to muscle health. Let's start with the protein. Every serving of salmon delivers about 20 grams of high-quality complete protein. Complete means it has all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. This matters because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build muscle. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. It means you need more quality protein per meal to trigger the same muscle-building response you got when you were younger. Salmon makes that easy. It's soft, easy to chew, easy to digest, and loaded with the exact amino acids your muscles are craving. But protein alone isn't enough. Here's where salmon really stands out. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. These aren't just good for the heart. New research from the National Institutes of Health shows that omega-3s help improve muscle protein synthesis, which is the process of turning dietary protein into actual muscle tissue. Imagine giving your body both the building blocks and the construction crew at the same time. That's what salmon does. Why does this matter so much for seniors? Because inflammation is one of the biggest hidden obstacles to staying strong after 60. Chronic inflammation acts like a slow-burning fire inside the body. It breaks down muscle tissue, weakens joints, and leaves you feeling stiff and tired. Omega-3s in salmon act like water on that fire. They calm inflammation, allowing your muscles to repair instead of constantly breaking down. That means fewer aches, faster recovery after activity, and more energy to keep moving. Let's not forget vitamin D. Seniors are at high risk of vitamin D deficiency, especially those who spend less time outdoors. Vitamin D plays a direct role in muscle strength and balance. A deficiency can lead to muscle weakness, slower reflexes, and even increase the risk of falls. Salmon is one of the rare natural foods that delivers meaningful amounts of vitamin D. That makes it more than just a muscle food, it's also a protection plan against one of the greatest fears seniors face, losing independence due to a fall. Salmon also provides B vitamins, especially B12, which support energy production in the muscles and nervous system. Low B12 is surprisingly common in older adults, and it often shows up as fatigue, weakness, or tingling in the hands and feet. By adding salmon regularly, you help replenish these vital nutrients and keep your muscles and nerves working together smoothly. Now let's make this visual. Imagine 2 seniors. Both are 70, both want to stay strong, but their diets look very different. One relies on processed foods, quick snacks, and the occasional protein drink. The other sits down to a meal of baked salmon with vegetables a few nights a week. Which body do you think will feel better fueled, less inflamed, and stronger year after year? The science is clear. The second person will have a real advantage, not just in muscle strength but in overall vitality. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed higher amounts of omega-3 rich fish had greater muscle mass and better physical performance than those who didn't. This isn't about eating like a bodybuilder. It's about giving your body what it needs to preserve strength so you can keep walking, climbing stairs, cooking meals, and enjoying life without fear of weakness holding you back. Here's another key point. Salmon is senior-friendly in ways that matter. Unlike tougher cuts of red meat, it's soft and flaky. For anyone with dental issues or difficulty chewing, salmon is gentle but still protein-packed. And unlike powders or supplements, salmon is real food. Your body knows exactly how to absorb and use it. There's also an emotional element here. Many seniors feel that muscle decline is inevitable. They notice tasks that were once simple becoming harder. But foods like salmon offer a reminder that decline is not destiny. Every bite is a step toward strength, toward energy, toward independence. Think about that sense of confidence when you can get out of a chair easily, carry your groceries without strain, or keep up with your grandchildren at the park. Salmon isn't just feeding your muscles, it's feeding your life. And the best part? Salmon is versatile. You can enjoy it grilled, baked, poached, or even canned for a budget-friendly option. Pair it with vegetables for added fiber and antioxidants, or add a squeeze of lemon to boost flavor and vitamin C absorption. Small, simple meals with salmon can add up to massive benefits over time. In the end, salmon stands out because it does more than one job. It builds muscle with high-quality protein. It protects muscle with inflammation-fighting omega-3s, it strengthens balance with vitamin D, it boosts energy with B vitamins, and it's easy, delicious, and practical for everyday life. For seniors who want to age with strength, salmon is more than a food. It's a strategy. It's one of the smartest choices you can make to hold on to your independence, your vitality, and your confidence. Number 1. Grass-fed beef liver, the forgotten superfood for muscle strength, after 60. If you asked most people what the number one food for building muscle is, they'd probably say steak, chicken, or maybe eggs. But hidden in plain sight is a food that quietly outperforms them all. It's not glamorous, it's not trendy, and in fact, many people have forgotten it even exists as part of a healthy diet. That food is grass-fed beef liver. For seniors looking to maintain or rebuild muscle, this is hands down one of the most powerful choices you can make. At first, the idea of eating liver might feel old-fashioned. You may remember parents or grandparents frying it up years ago, but what many didn't realize at the time is that beef liver is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. And for seniors who want to fight back against muscle loss, it's like nature's multivitamin combined with the purest form of muscle fuel. Let's start with the obvious: protein. Grass-fed beef liver is packed with high-quality, complete protein. Just a small portion delivers all the amino acids your muscles need to repair, grow, and stay strong. But the protein is only the beginning. What makes liver extraordinary is the synergy of nutrients that work together to do what protein shakes alone cannot. One of the key nutrients is heme iron. This is the most absorbable form of iron, and it plays a direct role in delivering oxygen to your muscles. Think about it. If your muscles don't get enough oxygen, they fatigue quickly. That's why so many seniors feel winded even with small amounts of activity. Beef liver helps solve this by replenishing iron stores in a form the body can use instantly. That means more stamina, less weakness, and a body that feels more ready to move. Then there's vitamin B12. Seniors are at a high risk of B12 deficiency, and one of the biggest symptoms is weakness. B12 is essential for red blood cell production and for keeping your nervous system healthy. Without it, your muscles don't receive the signals they need from your nerves, leaving you feeling clumsy, fatigued, or even numb in your hands and feet. Grass-fed beef liver is one of the richest natural sources of B12 in the world. Just a small serving can provide many times your daily need, helping restore energy and coordination. But liver goes beyond just energy. It's also loaded with vitamin A in its most bioavailable form, retinol. This supports vision, immunity, and cell repair, which are all tied to healthy aging. And importantly for muscles, vitamin A supports protein synthesis. That means it helps your body actually use the protein you eat rather than letting it go to waste. For seniors trying to maximize every bite of nutrition, that's a major advantage. Another hidden gem in liver is coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10. This nutrient powers your mitochondria, which are the tiny engines inside your cells that create energy. As we age, mitochondria slow down, which is one reason fatigue seems to creep in more easily. By providing CoQ10, liver helps re-energize those engines, giving your muscles the power to contract strongly and recover faster. Now here's something most people don't realize. Researchers at the National Institute on Aging have found that sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss, is not just about eating enough protein. It's also about micronutrient deficiencies. Seniors who are low in vitamins and minerals, even if they get plenty of protein, still lose muscle at a faster rate. This is exactly where beef liver shines. It doesn't just provide protein, it provides the rare and powerful combination of iron, B vitamins, vitamin A, zinc, copper, and CoQ10 all in one package. No powder, pill, or shake can replicate that. Think of it like this: protein alone is the bricks for your muscle, but liver provides the bricks, the cement, the blueprint, and the workers to put it all together. It gives your body the full toolkit it needs to actually build and preserve muscle tissue well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. There's also the emotional piece. Many seniors start to believe weakness is inevitable. They notice themselves struggling to get up from chairs, losing grip strength, or avoiding activities they once loved. That decline chips away at confidence. But imagine adding back a food that directly nourishes the very tissues responsible for strength, balance, and energy. It's empowering. Seniors who add nutrient-dense foods like liver often describe feeling like a fog has lifted, like their energy and strength are finally being supported at the deepest level. Of course, taste can be a barrier. Many people didn't grow up enjoying liver, but the good news is you don't need a lot. Even a few ounces once a week can deliver massive benefits, and there are simple ways to prepare it that make it more enjoyable. Mixing it into ground beef, adding it into stews, or even finding grass-fed liver capsules if the flavor isn't for you, these are all strategies to reap the benefits without forcing yourself into something unpalatable. It's worth noting that grass-fed liver is especially valuable. Grass-fed animals tend to have higher nutrient density, especially when it comes to vitamins like A and K2 and omega-3 fatty acids. Choosing grass-fed means you're getting the cleanest, richest version of this superfood, free from unnecessary additives. Science continues to back up what traditional cultures knew for centuries. From Europe to Asia to South America, liver was prized as a sacred food, often reserved for elders or people recovering from illness. Today, modern research validates why. It's not just food, it's concentrated nutrition that helps the body rebuild. For seniors, the bottom line is simple. If you want to stay strong, independent, and full of energy, don't overlook liver. It's not glamorous, but it works. By supporting oxygen delivery, energy production, protein synthesis, and overall nutrient status, grass-fed beef liver earns its spot as the #1 muscle-building food for seniors. Think about what that means for your day-to-day life. Being able to carry groceries without struggling, getting out of bed without hesitation, walking without fear of your legs giving out, playing with your grandchildren and actually keeping up. These are the small victories that add up to a life of independence. And foods like grass-fed beef liver are tools to make those victories possible. So while the world chases after expensive powders and flashy supplements, the real secret might just be an old-fashioned food that your grandmother already knew. Grass-fed beef liver, simple, affordable, and powerful beyond measure. You've now discovered 3 of the most powerful, yet overlooked, muscle-building foods for seniors. Grass-fed beef liver, salmon, and lentils each bring something unique to the table. Liver floods your body with the rare vitamins and minerals that power strength at the cellular level. Salmon delivers omega-3s and clean protein that calm inflammation and help muscles recover faster. And lentils give you plant-based strength, rich in fiber, iron, and amino acids that support lasting energy. Together, they form a simple but profound toolkit for seniors who refuse to let aging steal their independence. This isn't about chasing extremes or relying on powders and pills. It's about rediscovering real foods that nourish deeply, restore vitality, and rebuild the strength that makes everyday life easier and more enjoyable. Imagine waking up and moving through your day with confidence, walking without pain, lifting without strain, and knowing your body still has power left in the tank. That is the gift these foods can give you. So now I'll leave you with this question. Which of these 3 will you bring into your kitchen first? Your journey to stronger muscles and a stronger life begins with that one small choice.